Hello YouTube, I've just hit record and you're watching me play Fallout 4. Presumably, I mean, maybe you're blind, maybe you've accidentally started this video, in which case, hopefully you'll be able to find the pause button, unless you're enjoying it, of course, in which case feel free to hang around. We do not discriminate against people with vision issues. I myself have a terrible ability to pronounce words and remember what I was saying, so, I mean, obviously, not as bad as not being able to see.
It's not a good idea to keep Paladin Dance waiting.
Excuse me? That's enough of your interjections. Let's go and find Paladin Dance. Here he is, stretching, getting ready for the big dance. Got his calves, giving him a little stretch out there. Are you, it looks like he's got a little pose on, doesn't it? It's like, hey, check out the muscles on the back of my legs. I don't know the scientific name for them. Let's call them delts. They're not delts, but we'll use the word delts to make it sound like we know what we're talking about muscular-wise. Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's saying, check out my delts.
Why are you standing around here like there's nothing to do? Paladin Dance is waiting for you.
Paladin Dance is giving me a gun... well, what are the legs? If arms are guns, then presumably legs are mounting hard points. He's giving me a hard point. No, that doesn't sound... that sounds... oh. Show's over. Shall we go, Paladin Dance? I think we should. I've humiliated myself enough with this attempt at humour.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
You ready to move out?
Let's dance. Oh, wait, wasn't I going to go and get my proper armour?
Not yet.
Get yourself together. We've got a job to do.
I'm going to get out of this rusty old shit and head off and get myself some sweet not Mad Cat, Atom Cat armour. That's the stuff. Seeing as he's not wearing his helmet, do Space Marine rules apply? Is he a ranking officer? I always found that very odd, Space Marines. It's like our most important person, the one who's in charge of coming up with the plan and making sure we all execute the plan properly. We're going to take his helmet off. Because, of course, his skull, unless it's some kind of distracting tactic, they give them surgically smaller heads or something. They just reduce the size of their heads and then expose them, forcing the enemy to try and shoot the head, and then lowering their chances of hitting at all, because of course all army and police training apparently tells you to go for the centre of mass. Try and hit the biggest part of the body because it gives you the biggest chance of actually hitting. At least that's what I've understood from my experiences watching television. I can see chat moving, but I'm torn between trying to read this or read chat. Every issue of Tumblers Today you collect slightly increases the sweet spot when lockpicking. Very nice. And now we'll have a look at chat. Webcam obscures HUD. Okay. That's a little high, though. Look how high I am. That's like some Cheech and Chong style shit. I need to get... let's come down here. This will do. This will do where it was. Ish. We'll see what happens. I am covering the HUD. Oh, well, let's just fast travel, and we can fiddle with it while we're in the loading screen. How does that sound? That makes sense, doesn't it? Where are the Atom Cats based? Atom Cats. There we go. Well, hang on a minute. Why is there no icon for my power armour? Oh, shit. The hideously mutated two-headed radstag is a pathetic creature that would likely run at the first sign of contact, but if forced to fight, it can prove a deadly opponent. 4 times the horns. 4 times the front legs as well, I know. Very nice. Vestigial hooves. Anyway, let's try and catch up here. Have I heard of a game called Atom RPG? No rage not. I have not. Do kind of fill me in, I say. Google says 1-0. Do kind of fill me in. You know what I mean. Let me know what you mean. And hopefully I'll see it in chat and I'll respond. That'd be nice. 20,000 leagues under the sea isn't the depth. It's the distance. Surely a depth is a downward distance, right? Or am I misinterpreting what you... am I misunderstanding your meaning there? Okay.
We could use a few more suits around here.
Yep, that's why I brought this one. Let me just get out of it. There we go. And if you'll excuse me, I have to fiddle with my camera and have a word with chat. Okay, here we go. Look at this. This looks better than that one, right? This one's all rusted to shit. Oh, is the underframe the same? Whatever. Let's go into here and see what we've got in terms of power armor. Actually, before I do that, I should probably check I haven't ignored it. What? An Assaultron helmet. It's not as good as my current one, but we'll, I'm not wearing any helmet. Oh, am I still wearing my general's outfit? Okay, that's a fancy one. Honestly, when it comes to haircuts, the way I see it, in Scoundrel's case, as well as other people with long hair who don't have it cut often, it is somewhat paradoxical. Such function isn't really worth paying for on one hand. On the other hand, trimming it yourself does take more effort when the hair is long. You see, you've misunderstood there. I wouldn't trim it. Unless I am expressly told to, under pain of being ostracised by my immediate family, I just wouldn't cut it. I have literally had hair past my arse before. Yeah. Didn't have any long-term relationships and I wasn't living at home at the time, so yeah, it got pretty long. There are some downsides to that. You've got to keep it under control, otherwise you can end up with an arse crack full of your own hair, which then makes you think, I better go wash my hair. Slowly there's a thin film of shit crawling up it. It's time to clean it off again. Went to the brown place, didn't I? Went to the brown place. Oh well. Hopefully it won't happen too often tonight. Google says 1 nautical league is 5.556 kilometres, so 20k leagues cannot be depth. Sure it can. Sure it can. You can have... Oh, you mean that depth could not be a depth in an Earth ocean? Is that what you mean? It's too deep to actually be a depth under the sea. Is that what you're saying? Gus, you Twitch chat, you're too slow. You don't keep things in context. You let them slide 30 seconds or so when my memory, goldfish-like, has evaporated. Pre-holiday stream scoundrel tangents. Yes, we are getting off course a bit. There's the point where Osmosis Jones pointed out that the webcam obscured the HUD. You know what? Should we shrink this bad boy? There we go. The HUD is the Pip-Boy is less intrusive now, and you don't have to look at my features so much. Makes me look much more pleasant, I'd wager, or at least guess. To be fair, I don't think a Space Marine will die to a headshot for the most part. True, depends on what you're shooting it with. I mean, one of their own bolts, excuse me, will probably do the trick, but they've probably got a second brain somewhere, haven't they? I know they've got like extra lung, not a bag full of hearts. You know, although it's a contentious point as to whether or not Space Marines have genitals anymore. For some reason, although it's not mentioned explicitly in the game lore, for some reason there's a huge sort of. I must admit, I am a Space Marines don't have willies guy. I look at them in the armor and their dedication to the Emperor, and I'm like, that's a distraction. Someone this crazy about the Emperor, someone so for the Emperor, is almost certainly going to have like no qualms about ripping his own nuts off just to prove how much he loves the Emperor. They probably all do it in a room together. Like, you hear those mythical stories of games like Soggy Biscuit. A Space Marine version of that would be far more intense. They'd all just stand around and be like, "Rah!" ripping off their nuts, holding them over their head and going, "For the Emperor, the Golden Throne." Maybe. I mean, maybe I'm just speculating here. Obviously, I have no influence over the Games Workshop canon. How could I? Not even a shareholder. But, that's my head canon. I mean, not all chapters, obviously. Different chapters, maybe some of them don't do that kind of stuff. Maybe they're all like, "No, your genitalia are an important tool in your worship of the Emperor." I don't see how, because Space Marines aren't actually technically human anymore, and they reproduce by having glands harvested from their chest and other regions and implanted into others. Anywho, we're getting into a bit of a weird territory there. I'm not sure if that was brown, black, or pink, but whatever. Doesn't matter. With the power armor, perhaps it would be better to have the Pip-Boy webcam in the upper left corner of the screen. Noted. You might need to remind me again, but noted. When we get the power armor on, we'll have a look. Scientific hooligan, but the Imperium also has guys wearing bright red, 2-foot-high peaked caps. Yes, that's true. I did have a power cell in my armor. I will grab that when in fact, let's do that right now before I forget, because that is prime forgetting territory. That. What an idiot. Okay. Let's get back out again. There we go. I'll be almost unstoppable in it. Right, how do I take stuff? R for transfer, because obviously I can't have anything without going in there. There we go. Do we want that? Let's just pick those up and put them in the actual thingamajiggle over here. What the figgins is this bullshit? No. I'm looking at the wrong one. Exit. There we go. There we go. Right, over here. Over here. Over here. Craft. Oh, this is for mods, not the actual parts. Okay. Don't worry, don't worry. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We'll get there. Get there. Oh my god, I've left chat languishing again, haven't I? Oh, the horror. Right, let's transfer. There we go. Transfer from here. We'll go back to the armour. There we go. Now I can catch up with chat. Jesus, it's so much effort. Goldfish actually have pretty good memories. Well, there you go then. Turns out I can remember things better than I thought. Not that I am actually a goldfish, of course. Not even a fish, to be fair. I'm 100% mammal. As far as I'm aware, I've never had any kind of genetic testing done to prove it. But, I came from a womb. So, fed on milk, that's fairly important, We're heading into a very odd place, and I think we should just maybe pull back from that. Let's keep going down here. If I recall correctly, space wolves are explicitly stated to have dicks. Well, that does sound pretty explicit. I mean, if they're mentioning dicks, it's very explicit. Oh my goodness. Because of course they are. Maybe. I mean, probably. I mean, I want a source on that. I want a citation. I want to know where that comes from, because who knows? I reckon, though, I think a lot of space wolves are probably going to have had their pillar and stones, so to speak, gnawed off by some kind of wild animal during their training. They have to do that whole survival thing, don't they? Get cast out onto the home world. Fenrisian? Whatever. They get cast out into the snowy wastes and have to kill an animal and survive as long as possible. And I'm fairly sure, you fall asleep one night in the snow, there's going to be some kind of scavenging snow beast come along and have a little bit of nibble on your taters, I reckon. Nibble on your taters. Interesting phraseology. Remember, the gene seed creates them from humans. They change a lot. Yes, exactly. Which is one of the reasons I kind of assumed that, when I think of an Astartes, I don't think of a human being. I think of a weird sort of slab of muscles and bones with a mind that's weak and a back that's strong. I think of like some kind of weird pseudo-human. Am I recording? I am, Osmosis Jones. Unfortunately for the YouTubers, this entire rant, for want of a better word, is going to be stuck. It's going to be staying. It's recorded. It'd be more fitting saying Scoundrel's case as well as people who have the intention of trimming it sometimes during their life, since I recall discussing the subject with Kiezu, how cutting hair yourself is quite complicated when it descends past the neck. Well, surely that makes it easier though, right? You just go, bosh, there we go, in a ponytail, about that long, cut off the end, done. No more problems. All easy. Very, very easy. At this rate, Scoundrel won't manage to accomplish anything too significant this stream. Either that or this will be a long night. Yes. It could be both. Who knows? We can have a long night with no achievement. It's happened before, it'll happen again. So we got a T-45 helmet. Wait. Is that all there is in here? I could have sworn we had way more T-45 bits. Helmet, left arm, torso. Oh, hang on. Here we go. We need to look at this thing. That's what I'm actually carrying. God, such basic errors. Here we go. Apparel. So, boiled leather, combat armor, exterminator's metal right leg. Sadly, not Space Marine exterminator armor. That would be pretty exciting. Apparently, one of the books, when talking about Ragnar, specifically mentions him feeling emotions and lust, which would logically mean he has the parts. That's true. That's true. But they've probably got like an extra, like a new implanted gland just to simulate lust. Maybe. I don't know. It's all very, very strange when you get into the Space Marine lore. Right, so we've got T-41, T-51. Is that better than the T-41? I've got Tessa's fist as well. Is that a power armor thing? I don't think it is. Let's put all these bits and bobs in here. Oh, there we go. Have we got any more super duper power armor bits and bobs? Raider power right leg. Is that good? Raider power helmet. punishing synth leg. Right, I think I've got everything. Can you wear a full suit of armour underneath the power armour as well? Like, does it matter if you wear combat armour underneath? Mind you, I'm wearing better than combat armour anyway. I've got my lovely Minuteman General's uniform on. I say lovely. I mean, it doesn't look great, but oh my. The armour values are to die for. So, if I go to craft on this, will that let me build it up? Build me up, buttercup, la la la. Can I see a description on any of these? No, apparently not. We have to go back into the inventory to take a look at the descriptions. So, inventoire, apparel. Let's have a little look down here. What have we got? A Raider power helmet. Damage resistance 100, 50 and 150. Okay, so let's look at the T45 helmet. 160 and 150. Well, that's already better than the other one. And let's have a look. We've only got a T51 torso, so let's compare it to the T45 torso. 240, 160, 300. 200, 130, 300. Well, I think we can all agree that this is the one. Oh, you flaming arse candle. Okay, let's enter the power armor. There we go. Fusion core in. I should probably pick up any fusion cores I've got laying around as well. This could be a juice-hungry endeavour. Cool. So T51 torso. Boom. I'm going to presume the T45 right leg, right arm, left leg, left arm. Broken items. Oh, okay. And then the T45 helmet. Unless we have, excuse me, a fancier. We've got the Raider power, but that's just cack. It's an absolute steaming dung heap. Okay, but I think we've got a full suit now, so let's get out of here. Let's take a look at ourselves. Oh, come on. There we go. Hold down the middle mouse. There we go. How do I look? I look okay. I look classic. We should get some of this stuff repaired, though, because, boy, this is not looking great. So let's get that armour into the thing. Let's hop out.
We could use a few more suits around here.
There we go. And then hopefully we can repair, right? Oh, for goodness sake. Put your Pip-Boy away, sir. E-craft. Cool. Okay, so can we repair? Yes, we can. So, what do we need? Health. 0 out of 50, so... Oh, no, not the Raider power helmet. Ah, you fucker, you nearly got me. Okay, so repair that. Lovely. And then we'll repair that. Fantastic. Then we'll repair that. Boom. Then we repair that. And that. Please don't run out of mats. Oh yeah! Fully repair. Okay, so let's check out the modifications. Can we do anything to the T51 torso? So, Model A, Model B. Oh, I see. Improved damage and energy resistance. Oh, okay, we need ranks in perks to do this. But we've got all the materials for this, so I may as well do it, right? Bang. There we go. Okay. So, let's go back a level. Material mod. So, Hot Rod Shark Paint. So, the Abraxo paint job requires nothing. Okay. Increases agility with all pieces paint. Oh. Hang on. Make Hot Rod Shark Paint. No material. That's what I've got. Sugar Bombs paint job. Titanium plate. Oh. Military paint. Vault Tech paint. Increases charisma, increases strength. So exciting. Prism shielding. Oh, this. Let's do the no cost ones first. What does the Abraxo paint job look like? Oh, I see it. It's on the front there. Okay. This is going to take a while. We better choose one to do up front. I'm going to go with... What does military
Could use
paint
a
do?
few more suits around here.
Oh, these all cost. Mind you, we could definitely do either of those very easily. We've got the materials. What about this one? No, those require anything. Okay, let's try the hot rod shark paint job. There we go. Okay, so head back. That's the one. E modify. No, not I don't want miscellaneous. I want a material mod, and I want that sweet hot rod shark paint. Okay, back again, back again. Oh, Jesus. Okay, here we go, and modify again. Material mod, hot rod shark paint, bang. Man, these menus are a real pain in the arse. I mean, the game's cool and all that, but I mean, can we just get someone else to look at the menus from who's been doing it recently, or at least in all the games?
A few more suits around here.
Hot rod shark paint, not hot rog. There we go. I can see chat moving, and I'm almost certain, in my mind, I can already see it saying, this isn't worth it, don't bother, leave it. Just don't bother with the paint jobs. You save it for later, otherwise you waste some vital stuff. Which, of course, makes sense. So is everything... No, that's not a hot rod shark one yet. Hot rod shark paint. I bet there's like a button to tag to everything, isn't there? You just pick one job, and then bosh, there you go. All the hot rods is done. Hot rod shark paint, 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 hot rod shark paint. Bang, we are full hot rod shark painted up. No, I'm not going to exit yet because we can still go and do some more modifications. Let's have a look at the helmet. What miscellaneous mods do we have? We cannot do any miscellaneous mods. How about a headlamp? We've got a headlamp. Can we change the colour? We cannot. Okay, well, that doesn't bode well for being able to modify stuff down the line, but let's take a look at the left arm. What do we get if we try to modify this? Miscellaneous mod? No, we can't have any. Okay, this is... I get a feeling this is going to be setting a precedent. A theme. I'm not even going to check the other stuff. I think the armor's ready. Exit? Why, yes, thank you. The menu would be better if you weren't carrying all your armour on you. That is true. Let's transfer some of this crap I don't need into the armour station. Right, I don't need the Assaultron helmet. In fact, this also store all junk. Boom, there we go. Almost down to carryable weight. Enter store. So that... Do I want the combat armour helmet still? Sure I do. Corsair uniform, no, the chest piece, don't need that. Raider power helmet. All this Raider rubbish can go in here. Robot left arm, robot right leg, T-45 helmet. And we'll keep the wedding ring on us. Right, what else? Probably not going to want to chuck any aid stuff away. The miscellaneous stuff I should be selling, but none of it weighs anything, so just keep it in us for now. Ammo, good. Weapons. Do I want a 10mm auto pistol? Do I bollocks? Oh, excuse my farting bottom there. How rude. How very rude. Bottle cap and cryo mines. You know what? I don't use them enough. We'll keep the fraggies. Not the mines, though. Goodbye. Lad melter, long pew. Do I keep the mollies? I don't think so. Let's get rid of those. Pulse grenade, pulse mine can go. Those can all stay. That looks like we've gone through everything. And there might be some heavy, useless shit in here. Let's sort by weight if we can. Z. Value, weight. What's the heaviest thing in here? Brahmin meat. Weighing in at 1. I don't think it's worth chucking anything. May as well keep it all on us. Okay, so we're a little bit underburdened now. That's good. What about Coddy? Coddy, can we dump anything off from here for you?
We could use a few more suits around here.
Coddy? There we go, let's trade. What have you got on you? Holy shit. Tons of stuff. I'm sure. Oh boy. It's going to be a slow move. There's probably a load of stuff in chat now telling me why this is a bad idea, but whatever. Whatever. Crippling double barrel shotgun, don't want a fat man. Knuckles. Staggering revolutionary sword. Nah. Cool. What about apparel? Store all the junk. If I'm not wearing it and it's not a wedding ring, I don't want it. There we go. Keep the aid, miscellaneous ammo. We're good. We're good. I'm down to 155. That's good. And all the stuff is here, nice and safe, surrounded by people in power armor. Custom power armor, if you will. Okay, so let's quickly have a little peeky poo at the old Chatteroony and see if I've caught up. I see some more Space Marine talk. I don't know why, but lately I've been watching loads of Warhammer videos and stuff. The 40k stuff especially. I just can't get enough of it. I've got a load of mates who are currently playing it quite regularly, and I don't get a chance to join in on the action. Mainly because I'm only really interested in the paints and the paint. I don't actually want to play Warhammer as a tabletop game, but I do like the idea of painting the miniatures and you know, setting up these nice little armies. But hey, what the hell? Why do I have to be into the expensive bit? Exactly. Leaving the discussions, starting the inventory management. Okay, the book Ragnar's Claw has a bit about a space wolf dude wanting to bang some Inquisition lady and talking about how he totally would if she wasn't his prisoner. Oh, superior. Okay. I mean, it works both ways. As long as he says, I can't. I totally would, but, you know, the power dynamic in this relationship is all fucked up. You're my prisoner. I mean, how can I know that you really mean yes? Probably don't. Probably best to avoid this whole minefield. We're getting into the very dark pink place. The right-hand side of the triangle of horror, if you will. Let's keep going down here. Codsworth did love that, whatever it was. I don't know about that. Need to repair my suit. Done that. Good. They also usually don't feel lust. The Space Wolves are notable in that they're one of the chapters that's more into emotions than the others. That's true. The other night I saw Hell's Reach, Hell's Reich, or something, like about an hour and a half long animation that someone's done, like a fan thing for Space Marines. Really good. The guy who did it has got an actual, legit, official animated series with Games Workshop now, so we'll see what it looks like. I must admit, the rendering in the trailer did not excite me. I think I was looking at Blood Angel armor, and it looked meh. But we'll see. Oh, yeah, I was going to move the camera up to the top left, wasn't I? Boop. There we go. Look at that. Out of the way. Isn't that fantastic? Right, where was I? Oh, yes, there we go. Catching up on chat, that's the thing. So they're emo furries. I suppose you could look at the Space Wolves that way. Some of the other chapters basically lobotomise their Marines. The Grey Knights have their entire personalities wiped, which seems like they go through this whole selection process and then they're like, brilliant, now we'll wipe your mind. And I'm sitting there thinking, could you not just do that to anybody? Just, you know, take away their personality and then reconstruct it? But hey, it's 40k. Don't look for sense. Look for the light of the Emperor and avoid chaos at all costs.
Heresy! For the Emperor!
If their gene seed is balked, they literally turned into wolves like we're Marines. It is daft. It has to be said. I was never that fond of the Space Wolves. They're cool and all that, but I always preferred... I didn't like the look of them even. I never thought they looked that cool. The Dark Angels, always liked the look of them. The dark green colour scheme and the bone white dreadnoughts. That was always nice. What other schemes look good? Ultramarines are all right. I think the dark... I like green. Green's my favourite colour, so it's kind of the thing I go for in a paint job. Anyway, enough of this nonsense. I'm talking about too much about a game I'm not even playing, which isn't even a computer game. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Greatest Scrubadub League stream. I can't even talk. The greatest Scrubadub League scream. I'm going to get every single word correct in that sentence this time. Greatest Scrubadub League stream ever. There we go, Rage Naught. I managed to get the words out of my mouth eventually. A lot of stuff in 40k isn't really designed to be sensible. The main faction of humanity is heavily religiously motivated, and a lot of their stuff is tainted by that. One of the chapters is basically just robots in suit. Others are essentially walking flagellants. They're pretty whack. They're crazy. But that's one of the things you love. 40k isn't possibly the perfect like crystallization of this idea, but I do love the idea of a futuristic dark age. That whole part of the 40k premise really speaks to me. I love the idea of not understanding technology and worshipping technology and sort of these people living in a state of ignorance about how the world works around them, but everything's still sort of pottering along. It's good. I do like that element. Space Smurfs. They are that. What colour are the Lamenters? Lamenters. I'll have to look up those later on. Feel free to post example paint jobs just to disappoint all the people watching on YouTube who are like, oh yes, Fallout 4, I've been enjoying this series, I'll start watching it, and then just have to sit here listening to me talk about 40k for 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Who am I kidding? I uploaded a 3-hour video the other day for potentially an unbelievable amount of time. Regardless, feel free to, if you see an image of, if you can get a Google image or something of a Space Marine chapter that you like, pop a link in chat and we'll have a look. See what it looks like. Oh, here we go. Straight away, Scientific Hooligan has something for us. Bear with me. Ah, the Lamenters. I see. Yellow with the black checkered... shit. How do I do this? If we go to... Let's do it. Head back over to Fallout before we get copyright strike from the famously litigious Games Workshop. Here we go. So, Lamenters aren't so hard to paint for their base paint, but their shoulders are a checkerboard. Yeah, that does look a little bit fiddly. Anyway, enough of this. We've been recording for 31 minutes and I have barely done... But let's not beat around the bush. I've done fuck all. Right, are we out of our inventory? Did I do everything? I think I did. Get a gun out.
There's something quite morbid about a salvage yard. I suppose it's more of a graveyard to someone like me.
Don't think of it like that. Think of it as a donation organ bank. Look at all these lovely organs that you can harvest and pop in your little metal body just to keep yourself ticking for a bit longer. These carcasses have never had any true thought like you.
I knew you were hip the moment you walked in here. Atom can material all the way.
Well, thank you, Duke. Much appreciated. I'm glad someone sees me for what I am. Okay, my paint job isn't as dramatic as I thought it would be, but whatever. So, let's power travel back to where we were, which I believe was... Shit. I've lost my place. Cambridge Police Station, that's the job. There we go. The old Cambridge Police Station has been occupied by the Brotherhood of Steel and now serves as an important listening post and resupply depot. Very good. Osmosis Jones likes Blood Angels. Well, hold on a minute. There we go. Well, the Blood Angels are a classic scheme. Let's have a quick peek over at those. Where's my thingy to click on? Oh, Christ, this is so hard. There we go. There we go. Back to Fallout, people. Come on. Here we go. Oh, there's the Tumblers Today loading screen again. Well, loading message. The loading screen is a very nice little vignette of a workstation. Or a crafting table, perhaps? Who knows? Oh, the displaying the images is muting me. That actually makes a little bit of sense. Hang on a second. Next time, I'll make sure that I put the microphone back on. No, it wasn't. I was not saying anything. I was saying something about how apparently Blood Angels used to be a lot more orange. And then what else was I saying? I forget now. Oh well, lost to the winds of time. In we go. Let's go talk to old Paladin Dance. Let's dance. Put on your power armor and dance. Let's dance. There we go. A little bit of music for you. Oh wait, Paladin. Not now. We're off.
Paladin.
You ready to move out?
Look at me. What do you think? I'm ready.
Ready?
Outstanding. Follow me, and try not to lag behind.
Ooh, look at you. Pulling all those James Bond hat flipping moves. Trying to impress Moneypenny, are we? Oh, by the way, Scoundrel, says Ostap, speaking of space fiction, I saw you uploaded the setup portion of the Microscope game, so could this mean a continuation of the Undivided Union's revolt or an entirely new story with chat in the near future? You know what? The next time I can get Chunky Nut in, that one is continuing. But I'm up for doing other stuff. You know, I don't mind doing a different game if you want to set one up. We'll think about it. Maybe we could use. Can you write on a piece of card? Because we could use Tabletop Simulator to play it. That might make it a little bit easier to parse what's going on with all the cards and stuff. Anyway, oh shit, Paladin Dance ran off. It's okay though.
We'll take this alley. Follow me.
Yeah, let's go. I'll put my light on. It's brighter than yours. My light is brighter than yours. Oh shit, I didn't pick up any extra fusion cores. Oh, it's too late now.
Jet is a short hike to the west. If we take this road, we should be able to avoid the larger packs.
Oops, sorry.
Ferals infesting Cambridge.
Sure.
Traveling this far from the police station is a risk. But getting that transmitter up and running needs to be our top priority.
Mate, I came here on
If it was up
foot.
to me, I'd relocate my team. But Scribe Halen detected some disturbing energy readings in the area that need to be investigated.
Yeah,
We
what?
don't
Just
know much about them, except that they're short-lived and broadcast on a frequency only attainable with a high level of technology. We're concerned that whoever or whatever is creating those energy readings might be a potential threat. So it's our job to investigate.
finished. Thank you, Dance. I wonder if his real first name is Charles, like the actor. Charles Dance. Put on your Lannister and dance. It's getting bad. Hello, what's this? Some kind of confrontation. Who are we shooting? Oh, hello. You look like a prime candidate for shooting. Oh, didn't work out very well for you, did it? Oh, actually, I shouldn't use this gun, should I? I should be using something with a bit more ammo available. Inventory, weapons... Oh, I'm using the short combat rifle, which I have 45 bullets for. Oh dear, I've just noticed how few bullets I have for all my guns. I might have made a slight error. In fact, my shotgun has the best ammo capacity of all the guns. Ah, fuck it, we'll stick with the short combat rifle. Right, Paladin Dance, have you done the deed? Everybody dead? Good. Right, you're going to have to wait while I loot these boys. Paladin, look.
It might surprise you to learn that my recon team isn't the first to visit the Commonwealth. Over the last 7 years, 2 other teams were sent here by the Brotherhood to gather technology. The first team's mission was a huge success.
That's cool.
We came back with great
I mean, tell me your cool story and all that, but I really have only got eyes for loot. And ears, to be honest. And seeing as you're not being subtitled, even chat's not hearing what you're talking about, so you may as well shut up. Oh, fuck's sake, Dance. You are so verbose. Do you mind?
target from the moment we arrived. But despite our setbacks, I don't intend to give up and head home, or end up missing.
Sure. I'm sure you'll find whoever went missing. No, I jest. I heard the basic gist of what you said. You don't want to end up a dead boy out here. Well, just don't piss me off. See, that's hard man talk. What's in here? Anything exciting? Yeah, there's bobby pins. Bobby Pins. Sounds like a stage name, doesn't it? My name is Bobby Pins. I'm here to sing you a few tunes about seamstressing and needlework. God. Clunk, 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 clunk. Takes a while to get anywhere, doesn't it? Am I actually slower in this thing or what? Just walking around is using power as well. That's a little bit annoying. Hey. Okay, we got bloke flies. Let's have a little torso shot. That'll probably do the business. What if we hit? There we go. We got one at least. Oh, hang on. Bloatfly meat can be cooked. Let's zoom back in. Grab our... Oh, there we go. There's a body. A lovely floundering corpse for us to loot. Hear my voice break there. A lovely floundering corpse for us to loot. I'll have the meat, but I'll leave the glands. The glands I will make as an offering to the land. Land glands. Let's reload the gun. He was subtitled, well, that's okay then, I was watching. 28 is plenty of fusion cores, says Osmosis. Scientific Hooligan says I have 28, which is plenty. Oh, look at you guys. Getting on together like a house on fire. I'm proud of you. You reckon? I reckon that by the time we get to the end of this, we'll all be thinking that the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. You listening to me, Dance? Oh, you're such a fucking idiot. I don't even know why I'm helping you. No, it's because I was dazzled by your Brotherhood of Steel armour. Your sort of powerhouse in the wasteland kind of role that your faction plays. I should have just kept my cool head on and not said, Oh, you mean me? You want to take me on an adventure? Oh, please. Oh, yes, sir. I should have been a little bit more coy. Should have kept my knickers on. But sadly, I couldn't help but just pull down and splay. Okay, I took that one a little bit too far. Just for the record, I think that one should be struck from the minutes. If the Secretary wouldn't mind. Oh, that's right, this isn't a meeting, is it? Are we going in here then, Paladin? Or are we just going to stand out here holding our guns like fucking idiots? Fucking idiots it is then. Alright, I'll go in. Good grief. Nighty night, Science. Have yourself a good one. Put on your power armor and dance. Let's dance. I can't. I only associate that song with that rhythm action game that was on the DS. Does anyone remember the name of that? Beat Squad. Something. It had some kind of squad thing. I don't know. That's true. Maybe the real treasure was the death threats that I gave to everybody along the way. Uh-huh. Someone's pocketing cash. Does that mean the cash is still here? Presumably everybody who pocketed the cash is dead, but the cash itself probably remains, right? All we got to do is go through the remains, get a bit of the sweet loot. It's a time-honoured, tried and tested method for acquiring loot. Oh shit, did he? Oh, he can't have got up those stairs, can he? Let's walk on. Oh.
Look at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
They're not looted. Did I do this? Fusion cells? Yes, please. Hello there. Oh, you spotted someone you like, Coddy, have you? Oh no, he says that when I loot people, doesn't he? I thought he'd laid eyes on a little honey for himself. Oh, madam, let's see if we can get your motivators whirring again. It's kind of like, when it's about robots, does the pink place become the silver place? I don't know. Seems like a weird thing to have categorized. Let's have a look at the security concerns. From Thomas Reinhardt, CEO, to all security personnel. I'd like to have your team get together and implement a new security strategy for the ArcJet complex. This is our first contract for the USSA, and I don't intend to have any security slip-ups while we're working on the XMB booster engine. I want you to double the coverage 24 hours a day and install automated countermeasures inside the facility. I'd also like you to hire a consultant to figure out the better security password system for our terminals. The automated reset timer mailing out passwords is ridiculous. I really muffed that last word up, but it doesn't matter. You got the idea. It was written on the screen. From Sam Brent, the security lead, to all ArcJet employees. Starting tomorrow, we'll begin distributing identification badges to all employees. These badges must be worn at all times. They are infused with a low-yield radioactive isotope that will prevent our internal security turrets from accidentally shooting any of our own employees. If anyone is caught near the entrance to the engine core without a badge, we are not liable for the injuries you may sustain. The turrets will go online in 1 week, so I suggest you sign up for your badge as soon as possible. Nice. Sounds like they've got health and safety in the workplace really under control here. So Thomas again to Sam.
Sam, what the hell is going on down there? How did a member of the press get all the way past security, through the entire research facility and into the engine core without tripping our alarms or turrets? We have a real mess on our hands, and it's going to be your job to clean it up. I don't care how you do it, just make it all go away. If this comes back to bite us, I swear you're going to be the one that takes the fall.
Ooh, poor old Sam. And then the Protectron control. Let's have a personality. Oh, absent. Oh, fair enough. Let's go for law enforcement anyway. Come on. There we go. There we go. We should have some Protectrons on our side, Paladin Dance. If you see any, just distract them. Don't get shot by them. And everything will be dandy, because I will hack the shit out of them. And they'll be on our side. Won't that be lovely? Presumably there's a load of robots down here, right?
Blue robot eyes, teardrops aren't falling from your robot eyes.
You know, by way of the fact that they're robot eyes and therefore probably have no lacrimal ducts. Lacrimal ducts. Okay, not much in here. Paladin, are you... What the fuck is he doing? Paladin, it's squat time. Get down and
Look
move.
at these wrecks. It appears as though the facility's automated security's already been dealt with.
I have one thing to say about that. There we go. Hopefully the microphone picked my indignance up. I couldn't be bothered to talk to you with my face. I had to use my rear end. So, less security is good.
Less security to worry about. Negative. There's nothing good about it. Look at the evidence.
Sounds like George
There isn't a
Clooney.
single spent ammunition casing or drop of blood in sight. These robots were assaulted by Institute synths.
Ooh, okay, let's keep on the
I'll
lookout.
be on the lookout. Roger that. Let's move out.
Cool. Right, that's what was going on there. So now we can sneak on by, right? Sneaky, sneaky, I love to sneak. Sneaky, 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 snack. What's this?
After we're done here, I'll have to mark this place for sweep and retrieve.
I'm sure you will. Although, to be honest, mate, because you brought me, there ain't going to be anything to retrieve. It's going to be absolutely barren. I'm going to pick everything up and haul it out. Automated password change. Ah, okay, we got the lab password. That's good. According to our records, your terminal password has not been changed in 3 months. Okay.
Looks like a dead end.
I could have sworn that these places have been left abandoned for longer, but sure, whatever. Lab control terminal. Okay, we've got the ArcJet password. Let's just check for loot first, because of course loot is usually my primary objective. The sweet jingle jangle of loot in my bag. A bag which I may as well label with swag. That rhymed. I'm a poet. There we go. Let's discarded ArcJet work log. Sure. Oh, it's a hollow disk. Should we listen to it? Let's unlock this first. Okay. Accessing system. Lab controls. Let's have a look. Unable to establish a connection to the prototype. Please contact a technician for assistance. Okay, let's open the security door up. Open. There we go.
Nice work. Hello. Let's get moving.
Is it an ambush? Looks like it is, to be honest. Well, it's a 25% chance to hit, so let's just come out and then go... Oh! Holy mother of moly, what the figgins happened to you? Oh my god, I got my fingers on the wrong keys. Did I just pick up a shock baton? What the hell? Why are they carrying shock batons? Surely their Institute synths can manage better weaponry than that. Calm down, Dance. Don't get too far ahead.
We may have a problem here.
Yeah, you're going and taking all the fucking glory. Just hold back a second. I'm trying to steal shit! Jesus, this guy's never been on an adventure before, has he? Yes, I'm that guy. picking everything up and selling it for bulk value later on. Jesus Christ on a bike. What's going on in there? Out of the way. There we go. Let's just pump him full of as many bullets as we can. Bang! Dead. And now you? Oh, great. We can't even hit him. Oh, you got him already. Fair enough. Shock baton. What have we got now? Bottle caps and fusion cells. There you go. You kill him while I'm looting. I know that's exactly what I was moaning about a few seconds ago, but to be honest, I've changed my position. Now I'm quite happy if you do the killing and I do the looting. Because it just generally means I get enriched. Although I do lose out on some sweet XP, which could probably be useful. Feather Duster. It probably has value, but to be honest, I'm looking for more lusty loot. Something a bit more substantial. Ah, nice little novice lock. I like the way that this building has all these fancy sliding doors, which are all just held shut with these little Yale locks. There we go. Sweet. Sweet indeed. Oh! Scared the shit out of me. Vacuum tube. Sure, whatever. I'll have that. Anything over here? Fan. Silver table knife. Bandage scissors. For a second there I thought it said bondage scissors. And that made me think, good lord. That sounds pretty extreme. I mean, that is quite the peccadillo. Cut me with scissors. What? I mean, not even a... Actually, I'm getting to a very dangerous place. I should probably just backpack. But, you know, if you must... If you're, you know... If the tumescence of your member or the moistness of your... Oh, my goodness. Let's try that again. If your levels of sexual arousal are somehow linked to the cutting of flesh, surely you want to go for something a little less, you know, pinchy than scissors, right? You want to go for something sharp above something with mechanical pressure, right? Oh, who am I to say? That kind of thing does not appeal to me. I'm not a big fan of getting hurt. I mean, it hurts. I just generally don't get the appeal. Oh, fuck! That was close. Yeah. Okay. Disarm the Tesla arcs. Cool. Any more traps? I can't believe I'm actually getting to the point now where I'm spotting any traps. Normally, I just get blown to smithereens, but today it would appear I have some kind of special senses activated. There's an explosion here. Paladin dance, did you... I bet he did, didn't he? But he blundered through it, going, whoa, 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 in his comical, blundering manner. Yes. Bobby pins, duct tape. Yep. The rest can stay. I give no shits about that. Oh.
Won't be able to pick this.
Well, better use this terminal, which will probably be another method by which to open the safe. Okay, where to go? Where to go? We've got a thing there, but first we'll try detector. It's not detector. Dud removed. Nice. Okay, so it's not detector. Have we got another? Is it discover? It's not discover. I think we need to find some more brackets before we get too excited. Dud removed. What? Oh, there we go. Another dud removed. Is it explains? I wonder. Let's not go for it yet. Let's try and find more brackets, and then once we've removed all of the wrong ones, we can start choosing from the right ones. Or, more accurately, the right one. Because, of course, you can't have more than one right one. This is definitely a set of brackets. Oh, do you have to do the inside ones before the outside ones? Oh, it's not fair. That's clearly a... Oh, hang on. I just realised there's only one option left. Okay, so lab report, XMB fuel mixture 1. I'm still trying to convince Dr. McClellan that switching from uranium to deuterium will yield a much higher burn-to-thrust ratio. He's concerned that the deuterium refinement will add a few months to the XMB booster's schedule, but my gut says it's worth the risk. I know that Reinhardt has us all working 7 days a week on the project as it is, but I don't mind putting in the extra time if it means the booster's efficiency is improved. Lovely. So they're cutting corners to get this stuff going on. Fuel mixture. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Fuel issues settled. Blah, blah. Deep range transmitter. Personally, I think they're just pulling me off of the propulsion system because I'm the only one stupid enough to complain when things go wrong. Okay. When I saw pull off, I thought I'd better read it just to check the context. I didn't know if he was being pulled off of a project or just pulled off. Okay, should be a piece of cake. Deep range transmitter. Radius, blah, 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 blah. Unit size down to about half, blah, blah, blah. Okay, they were making some kind of long range transmitter and some kind of fuel mix. Oh, that didn't... Surely. Ah, there we go. Safe control. Missed that entirely. Lovely. In we go, and let's get that sweet loot. Pulse grenade, stim pack, I-core sack. Why not? Pulse mine, yeah, that'll do. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay, sorry. So, let's head back out and carry on following old Dancy Pants. Dancy Pants. He likes to dance in his underpants. Do, 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 do. Okay, this way?
Remain vigilant. We've got turrets ahead.
Yeah, sure. I will remain vigilant and crouched. I mean, Dance, I don't mean to be a prick about it, but you just said watch out for turrets, you fuckwit. Yep, not reading that. They had some kind of Mars launch. That's what we've gained from this. I wonder if they've got aliens here. I doubt it. You flipping moron. Stop shooting them. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to hack them. Anything exciting in here? This looks like it's got some... Ah, there we go. What's this? I saw something. Departmental terminal? Well, we'll see. Once we're in. Show? No. Hey! Okay, repair order. Turret control. Ha ha ha. There we go. Deactivate. Boom. You see, Dance, sometimes you don't need to use all those bullets. You can just turn shit off. Wake Master. Oh, for a second I thought it was somehow related to water sports. You know, like being pulled along behind a boat. But obviously, that's just rank stupidity. Ooh. Okay, so maybe there is some nice loot inside these turrets, making it worthwhile to shoot them, but, meh. I'd rather just deactivate them. Get all this sweet XP that way. Well, get some sweet XP. Probably not all the sweet XP. Maybe even some bitter XP. A little bit of tart bitterness to the XP intake. The bitterness of, I don't know, hacks? The bitterness of cheating? What the figgins is that? Some floaty shit. No, another bit of floaty shit. Lovely. Anything in these bins? A gold watch in the waste bin. Seems unlikely, but who knows? Who knows what was happening as the bombs dropped? What kind of madness would grip people? I need to divest myself of all of my valuables so I can get into heaven. Oh, otherwise I'm going to be forced through the eye of a needle. I think that's how it works, isn't it? If you have money when you go to heaven, you will be pulped, smashed through the eye of a needle. Some mentats, lovely. A little bar of soap and some hand bones. 3 hands. Oh. Oh. Notice employees must wash hands before returning to work. Well, there's a couple of dedicated employees, or one gifted with an extra arm. Which seems unlikely pre-war, but eminently possible post-war. Nothing like a box of bobby pins, just taken from a toilet. Mind you, several hundred years have passed since that toilet was last used probably, so I imagine it's probably not as bad. Any fecal matter will have composted by now, surely. Fecal matter. Compost. Ah, dear. Anything else in here? Nope. Just some bullets. Well, bullets are always nice, aren't they? Good things to have around. Can't get through there, apparently. Oh, we've already been in there, though, I think. Yeah, by the look of things. Right, so let's find PD. Where are you, PD? Paladin dance. Paladin dance. Paladin dance. Paladin dance. Where are you? Here we go. There is a magazine next to that Mars terminal. Holy mother of moly. That's this room, right over here. Is this the one? No, it's not. The Mars terminal was a bit further back. In here? Yeah, there we go. There's a magazine. What have we got? Oh, fuck you, computer.
Yes.
You've collected an issue of Tesla Science. Energy weapons permanently inflict +5 critical damage.
Lovely. Very nice. Enter. Take. Cool. No, yeah, as I understand it, your choices of siding with factions in this are fairly limited. You don't really get, you can't be the goodies or the baddies. It's just sort of like, is there even a selection of goodies? Or is it just the Minutemen? I hear skittering. What's this skittering I hear, Codsworth? Do you hear it too? Do your digital sensors pick it up? Oh, hang on.
Sir,
Here we go.
imagine this place is giving the old hospitals quite the wake-up.
Hello. Boom. Yeah, look at that. Straight in. Get some mentats. Very nice. And... anything in here? Of course. A 200-year-old Nuka-Cola. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Probably turned to jelly in the bottle by now. Then again, maybe it's not exactly the same as... aha! Maybe it's not exactly the same as Coca-Cola. Bang! Maybe an advanced lock, but it only took one bobby pin. Dum dum. Dum dum. Do I even have a gun that shoots 10 mil? Let's have that subway token. What have we got in here? The webcam still obscures the text that tells you what to pick up. Oh, for God's sake. Is there nowhere to put this goddamn webcam? I mean, I could just get rid of it. Do we need it? I mean, how many viewers are we likely to pick up streaming this? Not many, right? This is purely for the people who already watch. It must be. We're not pulling in hordes of new eyeballs. Or maybe I'm mad, maybe I'm crazy, and this is the perfect thing to play to increase the viewership, in which case they're probably all going to be thinking, well, what does this guy look like? How am I supposed to get into this not knowing what he looks like? Show me his fucking face! Maybe. I don't know why they'd talk with that very bunged up nose kind of speech, but that's what I chose to do to depict them. Sorry, any new viewers, if I've insulted you there. It wasn't intentional, it was just, something I do. Just a very rude bastard. It would appear. Hello? So, let's open the floor safe. As requested, I've had a floor safe installed in the front office area. This should allow you to pay for any incoming deliveries or store valuables until they can be transferred to a more secure location. Let me know if you have any issues with the safe or the locking mechanism. Sure. And then the ArcNet Mail Press. I realise that our announcement regarding the Mars Shot project has caused quite a lot of excitement with the national media. If any members of the press are requesting statements or interviews, please direct them to our Public Relations Department. Do not attempt to answer any questions or give any information regarding the project unless a pre-authorization has been provided. Excuse me. I don't know if you noticed, but I was holding a hiccup in for that entire thing, and I feel quite proud of myself that I managed to do it. Such pride. It makes me feel all warm inside. Warm pride. Jesus, Dance. You don't wait for looters, do you? You just charge in. Oh, hello. Let's go to the engine core. Let's see what happens. Osmo suggests the top right corner for the webcam. We could, but by its very nature, this web camera, if you'll excuse me just a moment, let's go into there. It's supposed... I suppose we could pop it there, right? Fuck it, that'll do for now. I'm sure it will be fine. So, Dance, lead the way.
Watch your footing.
Dance.
Looks like the power's out in this section.
Sure. Keep moving. Come on. Fuck's sake.
Look at this place.
Is that tube flange? Connecting rod? Sure. So, what are we supposed to be seeing here? There's the... Oh, I see. It's an enormous rocket. I mean, I should have figured that out before we got here. I don't know what I was expecting in an engine testing room, but...
Transmitter should be in the control room at the top of the core. But it looks like the elevators are dead.
Yep.
We'll have to keep heading down for now.
Sure.
Find a way to get the facility's power back online.
Okay. Are you not expecting some kind of
There has to be a
attack?
power backup system somewhere.
This room does have the smell of a, or the dimensions of a kind of boss chamber, if you will. The power is out. Is that a psycho in there? Oh, careful. Check for mines, scoundrel. It's Codsworth growling. Power is out, okay. Let's get the power back on. I have a sneaking suspicion that I'm going to be fighting when I come back the other way. Engine start button? Probably best not to do that with him standing there. Oh, a junk jet.
Bingo.
Oh, hello. Oh, it fires junk pieces, doesn't it? Okay. I'll have that for now. What's that? Just a sticker. The technician's personal log. Let's have a little listen, shall we? Inventory. Miscellaneous. Is it E? Engineer. Nope. Okay, I should have put more effort into remembering what it was called. We can sort though, so if we sort by value, no, weight, no. Alright, it's value or weight, but hopefully all of the Pip-Boy tapes are of a value, or at least going to get put together. Okay. Atom Cat's Poetry Night. Ah, shit. Technician's personal log. Boom, found it.
Leering, laughing, mocking, taunting.
Oh, he graduated all right from high school. It's fine. I'm sure he took shop class. Oh, look, he's reading the science mags. How cute.
Har, har, har.
Is this not a very high-tech science facility? Why would people be mocking him for his interest in science? It makes no sense.
Finest in weaponized refuse acceleration. My beauty. My junk jet.
Weaponized refuse acceleration. Oh my. Sounds poopy. Oh, don't reset my tries on the first go, you prick. Fair enough, though. You got me. You got me, game. You landed one on me. I'm reeling. I'm staggered. But hopefully, I'll come back with a vengeance. There we go, there's one. Oh, how many there left? Than. Oh, than. Beds, there we go. Power options. Alert. The engine core is operating on emergency power. To conserve energy, all non-critical systems and operations have been suspended. Let's start the auxiliary generators. Boom. Success.
Engine core power restored. Thermal engine fueled, primed, and standing by for your command.
Cool. Who are you shooting at there? Oh, there's a load of synths. Synth wankers. He's standing down there. I could start the engine, but let's go kill these bad boys first. Right, torso shot. That'll kill that one. And then... No, not at the right arm. What are you doing? Torso, torso. This one. Torso, torso. Ooh, hello. There we go. Nice little crit. Got a bit confusing towards the end there.
It would appear my target has disappeared.
Not really, mate. Is this like a big old bag of free XP here, or am I supposed to do something to... Alright, Coddy, calm down. I'll tell you what, there's going to be some delicious loot when this is all over. Provided it doesn't all get incinerated. Jesus, this is getting a little bit hairy now. There we go, let's see how that works out. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Look, Dance, if you come in here, we can set the engines off. It will roast everybody.
Looks like we've secured the core.
Oh, we've done it. Okay, that's fine. Nah, mate. Targeting agitated automatic whatever. Too many words. Got a few fusion cells here. Fusion cores. What have we got? Fusion cell. Fusion cell. More fusion cells. What have you got? Fusion cells, of course. I'm spotting a theme in their inventories. They seem to use a lot of fusion cells. Was there actually a good one? A top tier one? With some excellent stuff? Or is it just these two with the agitated aiming? I think we've got all of the stuff we want. Anyone on the stairs? Yes, somebody didn't even make it down the stairs, poor bastard. Anyone die up there? Oh, well, he wants to walk up there anyway, doesn't he? Right, should we set this... should we just use the elevator? Boom.
Going down.
Down, you say? Intriguing. Oh, it's coming down right now. Let's do a quick save, just to make sure we don't lose any of this sweet, sweet progress. Osmosis... Okay, yeah. He's the SWAT. Scribes are the EMTs. That's true, yeah. Just head in there and stitch people up. Also, junk is actually useful in this. That's true, but I haven't actually built anything yet, so we haven't used it. If Dance really didn't wait for looters, I suppose he would have dismissed Scoundrel a while ago, run up ahead and more or less completed the mission by himself. Yeah, he didn't need me. He didn't go down. He didn't get taken out at all. Oh, hello. Oh, so the elevator's much... Come on, up you come. Should we not... You know what? Come up here, mate. I'm going to go back down, and then I'm going to set this damn thing off. Let's quickly do a save. Bosh, there we go. Going down. Two of the most beautiful words put together in the English language. How the fuck did you manage that? Right, come through here. That's it. Where's Coddy? He's not walking down the stairs. Oh, Jesus Christ, Codsworth. Right, we all in? Everybody? That's it. Coddy? Codsworth. Oh, Jesus, Codsworth, please. Thank you. Right. We're all locked in? Good. Let's set this thing off. Boom.
Command accepted. Commencing 5-second countdown.
5?
5.
Anyone out there?
4.
Hello? No.
3.
I feel like we should have done this while these guys were out there.
2.
Why didn't you come in here with me? Why did you stand out there like a lemon underneath the enormous rocket? Fucking idiot.
Engine firing.
Yeah? Here we go. Yeah. No one in that room was surviving.
Test firing completed.
Cool.
With an efficiency rating of 96.7%.
Oh, I'm very excited about that. No, really.
The rocket engine fired instead of blowing itself apart.
Oh, quit your moaning. Good grief.
Going up.
I just wanted to set it off. I mean, you come to a rocket facility like this and you don't do that. You're wasting an opportunity. You're taking the piss. Right, where am I heading? Down or up? That seems... Let's see if we walk over to the... Okay, not callable apparently. Wait, am I... Oh, that's where we came... Ah... Okay, so the bit... Alright, hang on. Back in the elevator. That bit up the top is different. I thought we'd been there before, but no. That's a new area. Jesus Christ, mate. Settle down. Right, in we trot.
Going
There we go. Yeah, that's right. You don't get the XP unless you beat old Dance to the kills.
Going up.
That looked painful. That looked pretty painful. Yeah, he's got plot armor. It is a little bit rocket sciencey, isn't it? Right, so presumably heading up is where we want to go. Here?
I don't think we're alone. Not getting past me.
What? Who?
Is someone present?
Yep. Oh, lads! Who else is there? Not that one. Let's find someone closer. You. There we go. Holy shit. Do you reckon any of these synths have ever seen the Terminator movies?
Hope that's the last.
Because they have a certain T-100-y look about them.
Anywhere. Fan out and check the synth remains. They may have been after the transmitter as well.
You don't have to tell me twice to look through the synth remains, mate. I am going to be picking over them with a fine tooth comb. Actually, that's not entirely true. Oh, look at that. Straight away, I get the thing we're looking for.
Get at it.
Now, fuck you, mate. We're...
Service elevator to the surface.
Or, maybe, just take a few extra seconds and enrich ourselves with sweet, sweet loot. Looty, booty, who doesn't love a bit of loot? Looty, booty. Engine core control terminal. Oh, hello. Begin test... Oh, we can test fire from up here. Huh. Oh, refueling required. Oh, well, never mind. Oh, well. Surgical scalpel? I was about to say, what other kind of scalpel could there possibly be? And then I realised, craft scalpel. Of course, you idiot scoundrel. What a fucking moron. Good grief. How did you even figure out how to turn this machine on? Where is... Oh, the hairbrush is in the desk. I thought the hairbrush was in the remains of the computer, which seemed just a little odd to me, that's all. And an ichor sack and some scissors in there. Very nice. Oh, hello. Don't miss the stim packs, Radaway, and purified water. You can wait. Get the next one. Get the next one. What the? Sure. I'll let that pass. I'll let that fly. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, what have we got now? Fine. Teleporting weirdo.
Let's move out.
The bunker looks clear, does it? Let me just see what else we've got in here. Lantern. This gubbins. Paint can, paintbrush. Whatever. Out the way, Codsworth. Cool. So, we all done? Oh, wait. Did we not come around the back of this building before? Right, do I have to talk to you now? Is that what this is all about?
Paladin dance.
Well, that could have gone smoother, but mission
What are you
accomplished.
talking about? Could have gone smoother. Fucking cheek. Let's try a...
Smoother? I thought we did fine.
We're both alive and the transmitter's been secure. There's no need to scrutinize the details.
Fair enough.
I thought we worked well as a team.
Agreed. It's a refreshing change to work with a civilian who can follow orders properly. That being said, I believe we have two important matters to discuss.
Yeah,
First
okay.
and foremost, if you'll hand me the deep-range transmitter, I'd like to compensate you for your assistance during this operation. I think you'll find this weapon useful. It's my own personal modification of the standard Brotherhood laser rifle. May it serve you well in battle.
Cool. Thanks. Righteous authority. Critical shots do double damage, and the critical meter fills 15% faster. Well, thank you very much. I'll take that. Not necessary.
That isn't necessary.
I insist you keep it. The Brotherhood believes in paying all of its debts. Now, as far as the second matter goes, I wanted to make you a proposal.
Whoa, whoa,
We had
whoa,
a
whoa,
lot thrown
whoa.
at us back there. Our op
Oh,
could have
okay.
ended in disaster, but you kept your cool and handled it like a soldier.
Marry
There's
me.
no doubt in my mind that you've got what it takes. When we met at the police station,
Don't marry
you told me you
her,
wanted to join
fuck
the Brotherhood
me.
of Steel. Is that something you're still willing to do? Or should we just say our goodbyes?
What would be expected of me if I joined?
You'd be under my command, and I'd expect you to follow orders. No more mercenary work. This is the real thing. You'd have access to advanced military weapons, as well as your own personal suit of power armor. Most importantly, you'd have the Brotherhood at your back, ready to spill its own blood to keep you alive.
That seemed
Offer still
counterproductive.
stands. Can we count on you?
Unsure.
I don't know.
There's a lot to take into consideration.
It's a big decision,
so I understand your hesitation. If you decide you want to become one of us, you know where we are. Good luck.
Sure, I'll think about it, but maybe not. Who knows? What the funky chicken was that all about? Get back in there, you idiot. Don't leave it unmanned. There we go. Right, return to Cambridge Police Station? Maybe I'll return to you when I have wandered off. Let's have a little wander. Let's head out, see where we are. I'm not sure if we've been round here before. We must have been. ArcJet's a familiar name, right? Oh yeah, look, there's the little plane thing. We're not even that far from Cambridge Police Station, are we? I think he took a wibbly-wobbly route and we didn't end up getting there as efficiently as we could have done. I might be heading back towards Cambridge Police Station. There's definitely a marker in this direction. Oh my goodness. Let's quickly save, just so we don't lose all of our stuff. I reckon we've probably got... let's have a look at the ammo situation. What was it that we got ammo for? Weapons. Oh, we've got loads of ammo. Lad Melter now has 13 bullets, but Righteous Authority and Zappy now have 292. Now, this does damage 26. This one does damage 26. Fire rate 50. So is it literally just the buff to the crits? Mind you, it's still better than Zappy. Whatever, we'll stick with the short combat rifle for now until the bullets run out. And let's have a little look over here. What have we got? Anything interesting? Not really. Looks pretty tame. Oh look, there's the body of the bugs we killed before. This is the way we came. We're just walking straight back down to Cambridge. That is a big bang. I don't know what to do quite now. I mean, maybe I should have taken him up on his offer to join the Brotherhood of Steel. This would have more gravitas if you didn't get your own power armor like 10 minutes after you got out of the vault. That's very true. I did find that quite odd. Like a Fallout game, you go, oh yeah, we're going to go and help you kill this Deathclaw, and what, power armor? What? It was very disorienting. It just didn't feel right. Can we get up on this walkway up here from here? Let's have a little look. I don't normally get up on these walkways. The one time I've done it was driven by curiosity, but unfortunately it was too late. We didn't get to see what was going on because someone shot the other person they were talking to. Ooh, a military frequency has been found. How exciting. I am positively tumescent. I mean, it's hard to be negatively tumescent. Well, I suppose it's not really. You're just, you know, on the flop, as it were. Anything interesting here? Drive this bad boy? No. Considering how many suits of power armor have survived, I'm surprised there's fewer vehicles, you know? Is that a tyre? That was just a tyre. Stop panicking, scoundrel. Unclench those buttocks and relax. Stay calm. It's a bit of a mess up here, isn't it? At least somebody's been up here to try and patch the hole. Although why, I don't know, because if this is collapsed at both ends, where the fuck does it go? Mind you, I suppose it has a certain tactical advantage, this kind of height. If you've got a sniper rifle here, well, the world is your oyster regarding targets. What the hell is this? Can we get in that? Probably not. Doesn't seem very likely. There we go, let's walk across this middle railing. That makes sense. I've been recording for an hour. I've been recording for longer than that, Osmosis Jones. The video now stands at 1 hour, 24 minutes and 35 seconds. So, yeah, we've really overcooked this one, to be honest. Let's just get to the end of this bit over here. Have a look off the edge and see what's what. Can I push this thing? No, not really. That's it. Well, that was a big fat waste of time, wasn't it? Although we do get a little vantage point to survey the whole area. So, I mean, there is that. Are there any... You know what? A sniper rifle's probably going to work better than that, isn't it? Any lads? Any baddies? Any goodies? Who's that? There's someone sitting on their arse down there. Is that a dead boy? A dying lad? Who is this lad laying on the floor and looking poorly? Friend or foe? Hard to say. Anyway, those of you watching the YouTube video, thank you very much for doing so. It's been a pleasure recording for you, but I'm amazed you've made it through an hour and 41 minutes of this. But hey, come back some more. If you enjoyed it that much, why not try it again? Maybe you'll get addicted and I'll become very influential in your life due to that power I hold over you. I mean, I hope not. It's going to be a lot of responsibility, but fuck it. If it has to happen, it has to happen. See you next time. Bye. I promise I'll make more sense next time. It's a lie. I won't. Bye.